Hey guys, do you like Sonic P06? Or let me ask you this, do you like Sonic Unleashed Recompiled? Well, you're in luck, because today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get P06 and Sonic Unleashed Recompiled on an Android device. Now, as a little bit of caution, for some of the devices, I'm not entirely sure if they would work. From how I've experienced is that anything that's from 2021 or below will not work for any of these games. It would have to be anything higher than this. I've actually tested it out on my 2019 phone that I have, but unfortunately it was not working so great. So it's a little bit of caution. But with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so you're probably wondering, where do I start? Where do I begin? Well, I broke it down into 3 easy steps. Step 1, get the programs and the files. You'll be getting 2 different apps that you'll need to get. The first app that you'll need is the Archiver, which is very important. We'll know more on that later. But the next important one is actually Gamefusion emulator, which I will also leave a link down below for this one because you will not be able to find it anywhere on the web store. Alright, so now you have the apps downloaded. But what about the games? Well, not to worry. It's actually very simple. To get Sonic P06, all you have to do is go to P06's channel and look for the following video, which is the silver release patch. Go ahead and click the download link that he has on there. But hold on, don't click on everything and don't extract anything just yet. We're only getting to the good part. Now, as far as Sonic Unleashed Recompiled, I'm actually going to leave a link down below for both the Gamefusion app that you will need and Sonic Unleashed Recompiled, the zip folder, which you will also need to unlock in the archive. Alright, step 1 is done. Now on to step 2. Step 2, extracting and adjusting. Alright, so you made it to step 2. Step 1 was kinda easy. Now, let's get into the real fun. Step 2 actually requires you to do multiple things. The first thing that we will do is actually go to the archive. Open up the archive, go to the download folder. From there, look for the following files, which will be on the screen. When you find them, don't click on them just yet. You have to create a separate folder on the outside. So once you do that, then you can extract the files from there. Which, in order to do that, make sure to just click on the file just one time and click extract triple dot. Do not click any of the other extracts. It will not work. Alright. So, once you're done extracting the files in both folders, leave the folders alone. In fact, you're actually done with the extracting part. Now, here comes the adjusting part. For the adjusting part, you're going to need to open the Gamefusion app. On there, you will actually have a few icons that will be up on top. Take the icon on the left. The left icon will open up a little menu to the left side. Click your little icon, then click Game. Once you click on Game, then click PC Games. Now for this, you can take it 2 different ways. For one, you can actually click the plus button, which is right next, which will be there. Or you can click X, which would be import game. Once you clicked either one, go ahead and look for the folder that you extracted the file into the folder and look for the .exe program. That's what it will be looking for. And actually, not to mention, this will work on both games, Sonic P06 and for Sonic Unleashed Recompiled. You just gotta look for the .exe port. Alright, so it starts downloading and it starts putting itself on there. Now, can you play the games right now, even though they're downloaded? Not really. You see, this is where the adjustment comes in. For some reason, when you try to play these games normally, they don't work. The reason for it is because you need to actually adjust the settings that is for each game. Now, of course, the following settings that I'm going to be showing on screen are the settings that I used on both games, and one will be set for Unleashed Recompiled and one will be set for Sonic Unleashed or Sonic 06 file. So please keep in mind that works on my phone. However, all phones are different. So even though that my settings are at this point, it doesn't mean that all the settings will work on each phone. So all the settings will be different. So if anything, if you'll have trouble with any of the settings, just experiment a little bit with the following settings that I'm going to put on screen. Alright, so you managed to figure out all the settings. Now, what about controllers? So here's my problem when it came down to the controllers. So I managed to figure out how to get all the other controllers like Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers, the Nacom controllers, even the backbone controllers, the compatible controllers that are connected to the phone can work. However, there was one thing I could not figure out, and I'm still trying to figure out to this day, is the virtual controls. They allow you to use the virtual controls, even Steam Deck controls as well. However, for some random reason, it wouldn't work. I tried everything that I could, but unfortunately, I couldn't get it to work. I'm still trying to do everything that I can to see if I could get it to work, but unfortunately I could not find anything. But these are the settings that I did use in order to activate the controller support. Oh, and I did forget to mention, make sure to connect all the controllers that you have. Connect them before you open the Gamefusion app. It will not work if you do not connect them beforehand. And that about does it. Now that you have everything set up, you should be able to open the game and enjoy the game. Now, I will take this under advisement as well, is that I remembered it saying that each phone has its own limits and has different settings. So even though my game is running at kind of decent speed, it's not really too great. There are some stages here and there that are buggy, and yeah, there's some hit and misses when it comes to the gameplay itself. But other than that, it does run both P06 and Unleashed Recompiled. It has been I have already tested it. I've adjusted the settings multiple times. Now, if the settings are not perfect and it's buggy and all that stuff, I remembered it saying to just mess with the settings. A lot of times that's what I did, was just mess around with the settings here and there, and then I finally managed to figure it out how to like not make it so buggy. But other than that, nothing really too difficult. I mean, I hope you guys give a like, a subscribe. So if anything, just let me know if there's any other trouble, and if you guys have any questions, leave comments down below, please. Thank you.